What is going on YouTube? My name is Nevin the Barber, and in today's video we will be reviewing a burst fade haircut tutorial. So to get right into this tutorial today, we will begin by taking off some bulk. I am using my Wall 1919 anniversary clippers with my number 4 guard on. And to put in my first guideline, I do have my gamma trimmers. And for this first step, we're going to be arching in a circle around my client's ear. I did take this about an inch above my client's ear. Just try to get it rounded as possible. It's kind of like a low fade, except you're just going to arch it all the way around. And if you guys do want to buy these trimmers, you can use my code Nevin10. I will put the Gamma website in the description if you guys would like to buy these trimmers. I highly recommend them. They have a very good battery life, and they're very good for doing outlines. So for my next step in this fade, I have my Oster fast feeds with the lever all the way open, and I'll be taking this guideline about a ½ inch above my trimmer line. Again, just using the corner of my clipper. And for the next step in this fade, I have the number 1 guard all the way open. In this step, we're going to take it about an inch before our previous guideline, just so we have enough space to blend it out. And as you guys can see, I'm just using the corner of my clipper, keeping it consistent as possible, making sure all the hairs are being cut at the same length. And same thing for the other side. We're going to begin flicking out with our number 1 guard all the way open. And now I will begin with my ½ guard or my 0 guard on my wall seniors with the lever all the way open. What this is going to do is blend our 0.5 to the 1.5. And as you can see, the line is slowly starting to fade out. I have my clipper all the way closed right here. So this is going to begin taking out my bottom guideline. When you have your clipper all the way closed, you only want to flick up halfways into your guideline, just to ensure that you don't take your blend too high. And to remove our last guideline, I now have my number 3 guard on, and we're just flicking out, attacking it, going right above the parietal ridge. And this is just pretty much blending the fade into the rest of the hair. I have my 2 guard with the lever all the way open right here, just using the corner of my blade. And as you guys can see, that line is starting to fade away, and our fade is starting to be completed. So right here, I have my clipper all the way open with the number 1 guard. And this is pretty much going to finish up our blend. Of course, same thing, just use the corner of your clipper so you can disperse out any dark areas that you see. So now we will begin on the lineup. Here I am applying some spritz holding spray, and I like to start my lineups in the middle. In this, you want to keep your client's hairline as natural as you can. Again, you want it straight as possible. As long as you can establish a nice clean straight line without pushing your client's hairline back, that's what you want to achieve. And for the box, clean 90-degree angle, again keeping it as natural as you can. And I do have the modified P3 blade on these gamma hitters. If you guys would like to get this blade, I'll include the link for the blade in the description as well. And to begin the C cup of my lineup, again, by keeping it natural as possible, you want to put your first point at the point of reference. And same thing on the other side. We're going to start off by boxing out our client, trying to achieve that 90-degree angle box without pushing our client's hairline back. And you do want to take your time on the lineup, just because this is going to be the first thing your client looks at when they look into the mirror. So always make sure you can get the cleanest lines, like I said, without taking your client's hairline too far back. I'm putting in my C cup, I'm putting in my first line at the point of reference, and then connecting it, going to the top, keeping it natural as you can. Right here, I have my number 2 guard on, just flicking out with the corner of my blade, noticing some dark areas that I had missed before. we will begin with the razor lineup. So as you guys can see, I am hitting this lineup against the grain. What that means is I'm taking the razor in the direction against the grain of the hair that's growing out of the scalp. So what this does is it achieves the sharpest lining you can get, and it'll make your client's hairline last longer just because the hair is being cut as short as it possibly can. Again, on the C cup, I have the blade coming up against the direction of the grain. When doing this, you don't need to apply much pressure. You just need to tap the hairline right where you marked with your trimmers. Again, the lineup is very important just because it's going to be the first thing your client sees, and you want it to be as sharp and clean as possible. And when you guys are doing the lineup, make sure to always stretch out the skin. Just makes the job much easier and gives you a better canvas to work on. And now that I've finished my client's hairline, I'm just gonna put in some final details. Right here I have my gamma trimmers again, just going over my lineup, ensuring that everything is sharp as possible. Cleaning up any little baby hairs that I see sticking out. And right here I have my number 1 guard. As you guys can see, just using the corner of my blade, flicking out any last dark spots that I see. And here I have my Barber Nova shears. If you guys would like to buy my shears, you can use my code Nevin10. Just go to barbernova.com, or I can include the link for you all in the description. I do highly recommend these shears as well. You can buy the full set, and if you guys want to save some money, like I said, just use my code Nevin10. They do have a variety on there, so you guys check out their website and buy some accessories that you need. And this method is very good just to leave your fade with a nice smooth blend, a smooth transition into the bulk of the hair. I personally think that shear should be used in every haircut just because it leaves the haircut with a more blurry effect, a more softer finish, and you can definitely see more details when you do shear over comb. And as you guys can see, my fade is starting to look completed. After I'm putting these details in with shear over comb, we should be good to go. And to finish up this burst fade today, I have my gamma shavers. I'm just going to be going over the bottom line of our haircut, just to ensure that my client gets his fade all the way down to skin as possible, and so his haircut can last long as possible as well. And if you guys do want to buy this shaver, I highly recommend it as well. You can use my code Nevin10 if you all would like to purchase this. Save some money. And that's going to be... That's going to be it for today. If you guys learned anything, if you enjoyed this burst fade tutorial, please be sure to leave a like, a comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next one.